So I'm in Rome at the Colosseum, and all of a sudden, we found out my wife and I were there, and we found out you could do a tour in the actual Colosseum at night time, where they would take you underneath where the lions, the alligators, the slaves, they actually showed us where the warriors would come out to actually fight, and took us on a tour. So I thought when I found that out, whatever it takes, I am going. I want to get in there. I want to see what it was like. I want to get as close as you can. So. But really, what really culminated in the uniqueness and the amazing, because when I first heard that famous speech, from 1910, The Man in the Arena, I actually have read that, I don't know how many times. I've listened to it, I don't know how many times, before I would fight, before I would go into an arena and actually fight man to man, So I'm gonna tell you the speech, man, because when I was there, I was reading this speech and I was, whoa, it was just breathtaking to say the least. So, man, this speech, it's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out where the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without an error and shortcoming, but who actually strives to do the deed, who knows great enthusiasm, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if fails, at least fails daring greatness, so that his place shall never be with those cold, timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. That speech, man. So when I got the opportunity to get inside this Colosseum and go on a private tour, there was only a half a dozen other people, and they started to talk about, we actually walked where the warriors would come out, where the slaves would come out. We seen where actually the lions were kept before they were released into this Colosseum. And then it was such an amazing experience to look around and just be in there and just see where it actually happened, where in the grandstands, where these people, where the critics would stand. And because I think about in this modern world, this modern day and age, there are so many critics that are pointing out where great men stumble, but they will never know victory nor defeat. And this is what this is about, going after your purpose. Your purpose, it is the driving force to jump inside the arena, and the arena actually is the world. Man, this modern day and age, if you're not going after your purpose, if you're not going after the dreams that live inside of you, you'll actually end up a critic in the stands. And I know that's not you. So gentlemen, Whatever it is, you got to do it. The two most important times in a man's life is when he's born and when he finds out what he's been born for. And when you find that out, you can't help but get into the arena.